Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be working on a insert movable kind of thing for my bee journal. I've got pretty much everything I think I need pulled out. So what I'm going to be doing is something I did in my Junk Journal July challenge, where you have this pull out. This one I did 3 pictures of people with some almost square cards. So what I've decided to do is something similar to that. Get this out of the way. But I'm going to be using these Pantone postcards that I have. They come in tons of colors. I love them. Haven't done enough with them. So I have picked 3 colors. And what I'm planning on doing for my pullout is having the top one be literally a bee, like pollinating a flower. And then what happens in the cycle of that is then the bee pollinates the flower, so a caterpillar has a place to go in some leaves, and then once the caterpillar hatches, I'm going to have a butterfly. So it's going to be the stages of what happens. So what I've picked 3 colors of the Pantone. I have used my dot stamp to just kind of distress it a little bit because they're kind of very, very solid plain, not very, and kind of shiny too. It might still be a little shiny, but I did that for that, and I used, of course, Wild Honey as the color because Wild Honey, come on, right? Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, and then we'll move to these other 2. Oh, and I've got pulled some little labels if I want to add something. I got some flowers. I think I have what I'm going to put on there. And then I've got some square brads that I'm going to use for the mechanism to have it pull out. So there she be. Okay, let's get these 2 out of the way. And I think I am going to round it. I'm kind of debating on that, if I'm going to round it or not. But should I round it? Oh, I'm like really debating. I think it'll look nicer if it's rounded. I still think I can pull it. Maybe just do the top. No, because when it flips over onto itself, it goes backwards. I gotta do all 4. Okay. All right, might as well do these while I have my machine out. So how's your day going? Hopefully well. I had an eventful day yesterday. We had to replace our faucet in our kitchen. Let's just say it's been there a while, 20 plus years, and we were able to get one of the screws undone for the faucet, but the other one was pretty well rusted in, and it kept spinning and unscrewing, and we finally had to take a Sawzall machine and cut it off the sink. It was quite the endeavor, but we finally got it off about 3 hours into the project, and only took about half an hour to reinstall a sink, which was easy, is that taking out the old one. So lessons learned, as I said yesterday, from doing a sink is don't wait 20 years to replace a sink because it gets a little clogged. Second lesson is if you have to replace a sink faucet, just move. It's gonna be easier. So that's my life lesson. Take it as you will. And we told our son about it, so that if we ever have to replace the sink thing again in 20 years, I'm just moving. It's not happening. So, never again. Okay. All right, so I don't want to keep the words on there. They're a little stark for me, so I'm trying to cover them up. So I figured I'd do that. And then I've got this flower that I was thinking would match well. Maybe I'll put it down here. I'll probably have to cut the stem off a little bit. I was thinking of adding this up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to get all 3 what do you call it? All 3 items, cards, stages completed before I hook them all together for the mechanism. huge glue bump underneath there. Okay. I guess I laid this little dots in the back. I guess I laid it on the something. Oh, it looks like those dots are coming off. Okay, that would be why. Probably because it's a slicker surface. Didn't quite let them dry long enough, I'm guessing. And I don't think I have orange in the archival. Well, that's a shame. Okay. All right, so if that's the case, then probably I think I'm gonna just get a couple stamps here just to give it a little texture with the archival ink. Hopefully that'll dry a little bit better. I really wanted to use the honey. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely coming off. Okay, just to give it a little bit of texture. Nothing. Kind of also reminds me of, if you think about like the inside of a flower that has where the center parts are, a lot of those have those dots in there like little seeds, so that kind of reminds me of that too. Okay, we'll see how that works. And literally just might be these cards might be a little too slick. I guess we'll find out if those come off eventually. Okay. All right, so. All right, so we're gonna put that flower down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna angle it a little. And I'll just end up cutting that off when it's all said and done, where it ends up going. Can't grab it. Okay, little baby scissors. Oh, there you are. Okay, and I think I do. I'm gonna put that up there. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna leave it. I think I'll leave it be for now. I don't think I want to add anything else down there. Okay, let's leave that for a moment, and we'll move to our second stage of the bee, doing the flower and going to that. So, all right, so I was thinking, I've got, I cut this, which is the third stage, out of one of my, the Edith Holden books. So this is basically was part of the cutout somewhere. I thought it was kind of interesting, little words kind of peeking through, so I was thinking about gluing this down. I like the colors of it, of the paper too, so I thought it was a nice tone for it. Yeah, I'd have to find a new ink page here any minute now. Okay, new ink book. It's just huge. Okay. Alright, don't think I'm gonna round anymore. Put that away for a minute. Alright, so this is gonna have to go like this. Probably gonna lose a few leaves because it's kind of wider, but I don't want the caterpillar too drunk here on its side. Alright, and then I was thinking of adding another flower down here, just to kind of balance that out. That might be interesting to put down there. I have that. I thought was kind of cool. Okay. All right, so this is not a sticker. Now we're gonna just click the edges a little bit, and I think I might stress it a little with the wild honey. I could go find a glue thing to attach it, sponge thing, but just easier to do it that way. Okay. All right, whoops. And I don't think I'm gonna distress him. We're just gonna put it down here. Cut his leaf off a little, I think, which will be okay. All right, so these stickers I got from the antiquarian sticker books, bees, birds, and butterflies. I've used it a couple times in my recent videos for this bee journal. So I don't always trust its ability to stick, so. All right, I think we're gonna go right there. All right, that's big enough to roll over, so I'll roll him over. And we'll just trim these guys. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, now this was like a patch, but I don't, it is sticky, but I've had it for quite a while, so I think I'm gonna, oh man. I need to get a new pin for that. Okay. Are you gonna come out? Yeah, you're gonna come out. That was weird. It was really stuck in there. Pulled that head right off that pin. Yeah, I'll put it there. Okay. All right. All right, drag down a pin. All right, let's go with, it's coming in easy. I don't know what happened there. Why that got so stuck. Okay. All right, well that's cute. Yeah. All right, so for the butterfly, to the caterpillar stage, and now to the butterfly, or yeah, bee to the caterpillar to the butterfly stage. So, all right, so I was gonna put this down, and then I've got the wording that was on it to what it's called, and I was thinking of adding this kind of on the bottom. It'll pop a color and block the names, and then I'm gonna have to lay this butterfly kind of on an angle. I'm gonna get this stuff glued down just like it is. And then get the best angle for the butterfly after that. These pieces were taken off. This was kind of like a bigger journal card that I kind of just honed in on Senior B to have him be kind of centered. So I figured I'd save some of the outside pieces to do accents. Words are escaping me today. I'm still tired from doing that faucet. That's for sure. Okay. But, you know, you don't call a plumber because they're expensive. Like, how hard is it to install a faucet? Well, it's not hard to install a faucet. It's hard to deinstall a faucet. So, trying to get underneath there in that little tight space. Yeah, fun times. Luckily, I didn't have to get into the little space. The hubby did. So, okay. And butterfly. All right, so if I put the butterfly like this, probably put something down here just to anchor that a little bit. That might be simple enough. Let's do that. I don't think I'm gonna honey this. I think I'm gonna distress it. Okay. All right. Okay, butterfly. Time for you to spread your wings and fly. Okay. All right, so we're going to put you like that. Don't want to necessarily cut him off at the edges like I did the plant, so we'll aim him on the side. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay, so let's get this. Just felt something wet and gluey. Where did I feel that? There we go. Okay, let's get these out of the way. All right, so now the way this works is grab my grab my hole punch so I can put the holes in there. So the way these work is you want to put this one, the middle one, upside down, and then it's going to go this way, and that's how you're going to go and end up pulling them out of the system. So the first one is going to go in the bottom right hand corner, like so. And the reason it's upside down is because it flips up. And then the middle one is going to attach to the bottom one, also in the bottom right hand corner. As we go, move it over. So, all right, so we're going to start with this one to this one. And I'm going to, I'm going to try the small hole and then go back with the big one if I have to. I'm going to do them together so that they're in the same spot and stay even. So, all right, so if I do this, it will fit, but I don't know if it's going to be swingy enough. seems swingy enough. Okay. All right, so it's a little close to the edge, so instead of putting it straight down, I did angle the back of the brad a little bit just to make sure it doesn't stick out when it comes, and it will swing. Yeah. Okay, so then this one swings this way. And again, for the third one, we're going to attach this corner to this corner, or yeah. So, but this has to go this way. So we know that it goes in that bottom corner and small hole. Come on. Okay. All right, so do I want the yellow or do I want the green? I'll do the green. I picked the 3 colors that matched. I wasn't sure which one I was going to do necessarily for them. Okay. All right, so when I go to swing it, I now have, hopefully you can see it, B to the caterpillar to the butterfly, and it's going to go back. Now I need to get a tab up here that, and maybe I'll use this to attach the tab, we'll see, to be able to do a pull. So that is one thing I didn't quite think of, and I wonder if I make this into a tab. Kind of fold it onto itself. That could be kind of cute. I don't know if it's strong enough though, so I'm going to back this real quick with something thicker, and all right, so let's glue this onto glue this heavier cardstock. Okay. All right, so I'm going to fold that in. All right, and I want to round it a little maybe. Let's see if I can. This is pretty thick though. Seems like it's going to be too thick to round. Okay. We're going to just do a little rogue rounding. It's a rebel. Yeah, it works. Okay. Just ink the edge. Okay. All right, so do I want to put a brad in there? I think it might be kind of fun. It's an accent. All right, let's glue this in. Now this, like I said, this project, as long as you have 3 items that are the same, it'll work. Doesn't have to be postcards, doesn't have to be rectangular like this or square like the first one. You could probably do circles. It might be harder to figure out where to put the corner though. But this is also, like I said, I had for my Junk Journal July, I had the Tim Holtz people. It would be fun to be able to decorate a journal or something where you put your own pictures in there, family pictures, pretty much anything you want to put in there works for it. And when I go to attach it into the journal, I could leave it open as a pocket. I did that for this one. there was a postcard in there, so you can attach the back page as a pocket if you want. So pretty fun to be able to use. Okay, so you're seeing pretty attached. Yeah. Okay, so I want to put that up there. Maybe I'll just put it right kind of at the edge. Just like that. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. All right, so we're gonna smash that down. Okay. Now, I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it in here yet. We'll probably figure out next time I go to decorate my journal. But like say if I wanted to put it here, so kind of, I'm trying to hold it down like I glued it in place here, keep it there, and then I'll be able to open it up. And if I want to put a tag in there or not, or just leave it as a instructional piece. So, all right, well, hopefully that was fun for you. I enjoyed making this. I've been thinking about doing this for a bit. So I'm so excited that I finally got a chance to bring it to fruition, as they say. Okay, well, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and you can see me put this in the book. Thumbs up if you like the video would be awesome too. As usual, have a wonderful and creative day. Thanks for stopping by.